In the 90s, I joined a company working in the field of diabetes research. The CEO of the company, Bill Drake, had hearing loss. Bill approached me and said that he was aware of a new technology that he had experienced, a hearing loop. And he said, "Steve, I'd like you to loop Minnesota. I'm not aware of any loops in Minnesota." I investigated that technology for about 6 months, studying what made it work and what the physics were in the involvement of how you created a hearing loop. Rick Cornick has joined me as a partner. He's a professional engineer and has grasped the concept of the hearing loop technology perfectly.
In 2012, it was time to look at what's next. Steve introduced me to a new technology, hearing loops. One of the first things I really enjoyed about this work is the technical challenges and the kinds of things we need to bring to bear to make a successful loop in a design that's compatible with the architecture of that building or space.
We engineer and understand the physics of how a hearing loop works. That's important because when we're testing in a venue, we can interpret the environment that we're installing the loop in and engineer around obstacles that can be challenging. By being the engineers and designers of the hearing loops ourselves, we can take into account the unique environments of each structure that we're installing a hearing loop in.
The tests are important because, for one, it allows us to provide accurate cost estimate for installing the loop. But equally important, it allows us to verify that the design that we've come up with is going to meet or exceed the international standards. That means it's going to perform for the end user.
Midwest Hearing Loops has installed over 50 systems across the upper Midwest. We've done this in virtually all different types of venues. We've done it from small churches to large churches like Westminster Presbyterian Church in Minneapolis, home of the Town Hall Forum, St. Mark's Cathedral, almost all denominations of churches we've installed in. But we've also installed in many other different types of venues like Fairview Southdale Hospital, a system in their auditorium, as well as a conference room that'll seat up to about 70 people. We've also installed hearing loops in performance venues, such as Washington Pavilion in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Duluth Entertainment Center, their Symphony Hall. We've installed at Securian Insurance Company. Very successful loop that really helps people, and the surprising thing about that loop is that it's a younger population. Hearing loss affects people across the whole spectrum of ages.
The other aspect of this work that I really enjoy is the difference that it makes for the end user. All these issues, frequency response, uniformity, eliminating background noise, all work to the benefit of the user. When they all come together, you can really see the difference it makes when people experience a hearing loop for the first time.